Big dog status, I'm a big dog, yeah. I pull up on the block in a big Corvette, yeah. Riding around the city with a stick all black. Try with a stroke, but we ain't with all that, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, made $1 million and I can't go back. Got a lot of jewelry on me, man, you can't hold that. 12 asking better, tell him that I ain't so crack. Know your money long when your people can't afford that. I'm ballin', yeah. My mama told me that I did my calling. I keep that stick, I don't do no brawling. Open out the doors and let them all in here. Yeah, they all in here. Ooh, big dog. We come out the pound, so we big dog. Heavy patty gon' me break my wrist off. I'm young out of rocket, about to live, dog. 3, 2, 1. I got big dog status, I'm a big dog, yeah. I pull up on the block in a big Corvette, yeah. Riding around the city with a stick all black. Try with a stroke, but we ain't with all that, yeah. Big dog status, I'm a big dog, yeah. I pull up on the block in a big Corvette, yeah. Riding around the city with a stick all black. Try with a stroke, but we ain't with all that, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, Jakes, fall in line. Yeah, we got sticks like a Columbine. Yeah, running up the dollar signs. Yeah, ain't no hiding from them hollow kinds. Yeah, bring up like the Taliban. Ooh, that's my paper, don't you bottom mine. Yeah, heavy patty on me, break my wrist off. Yeah, lift off. I got big dog status, I'm a big dog, yeah. I pull up on the block in a big Corvette, yeah. Riding around the city with a stick all black. Try with a stroke, but we ain't with all that, yeah. Big dog status, I'm a big dog, yeah. I pull up on the block in a big Corvette, yeah. Riding around the city with a stick all black. Try with a stroke, but we ain't with all that, yeah.
All right. Hello, my friends. How are you doing? So this time we started with a little bit of music. I hope you could hear the music. Otherwise, this was for nothing. Getting a little bit more stylish here. Let's give me the chat over here. There we go. All right. Also, I put the microphone to the side. Let me know if that works, if the sound is good or not. If the sound is kind of strange or not. I don't know. Hi Court, hi Playground, how are you doing? Hi Jens, hi Jan. Hey Jan, thank you very much for supporting my channel, for becoming a YouTube supporter, basically. Yeah, hi Jens, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. Yeah, DV, hi, thanks for joining, another supporter, really appreciate that. Ellen, hi, thanks for joining from France. Thomas, from Czech Republic, hi, how are you doing? All right, good. Is the sound too loud? Is it like a little bit over? Let's push this down a little bit maybe here. Like this. Okay, that's maybe a little bit better. Okay, Sam says first time watching. Hi, welcome. I thought maybe I'm starting to wear one of these baseball caps in my videos, so you don't have to see my alt hat, right? Okay, there we go. Whew. Yeah, really nice to spend some time with you today without a challenge, just being creative, just talking to each other, having a good time, playing around with Affinity Photo, creating some interesting creative stuff, of course. Hi, Oliver from Germany. Lockdown. Yes, we have a lockdown I think tomorrow or Wednesday. There's a hard lockdown coming, everything closing down. Sound is okay? Okay. Hi, Hans. Sorry. Thanks. Thank you very much for the feedback. Did you hear music at the beginning? Oh, yeah. Someone says nice music. So that's pretty good. Okay. Awesome. All right. By the way, if you are creating video, because I just signed up with them, I was thinking about months. Like always, I think about forever before doing something and researching it. So if you're interested, I can send you, because they have this kind of referral thing here. So maybe that's interesting to you. They're called art lists. It's not that cheap. It's like $16 a month. But the benefit is you can use the music you download forever and you can use it everywhere. And this was what I was very, very concerned about, because if you download music and then they say, okay, but after a year you have to buy the license again, or you can't use it on Instagram, or you can't use it on Facebook, stuff like that. That's all making it super complicated. So maybe, but apparently you can use it forever, wherever you want. So that's pretty nice. You don't even need to register your YouTube account. So just if you're interested, this is like the link, the referral link. I will post it 3 times. So it's better visible. Just if you want to do it, if you do something with video or whatever, just saying. All right. Okay. Looking hip today. Yes, I got I'm so happy with them. I was super concerned about those. I bought them. Let me 1 second. Look at this. So, yeah, and it has the same print on the back. I was super concerned about that because I bought it online from a company I don't know. And they took over a month to send it to me because apparently they printed and stitched it together individually for each customer. So it took forever. But the print quality is really, really high resolution. I wasn't expecting that. So that was pretty cool. Is this your kind of music? Sometimes. I'm more like ambient and chill out mixes and like this dry German techno music, stuff like that. I'm not so much into music that has text unless it's songwriter music, and hip hop I also like, but not the like gangster stuff because it's kind of too macho for me, I don't like that. I'm so hard, I have guns and blah, and why do you need that, right? So I don't need that in my life. Rather like the chill, relaxed stuff about just having fun, that's enough for me. In my situation, that is. Okay. And also my cup here. I think you only ever see this side. I don't know. Do you see this side here? That's from a famous YouTuber. Do more, fear less, embrace, and also make it count. I think if you search for make it count on YouTube, you will find the actual video about that. So this is my motivation to try to make it count, try to do more. I'm not sure if it works sometimes, but you always have to try, right? Okay. So today we can just be creative. Let's open up Affinity Photo and see what we're going to do today, right? And of course, use the chat and enjoy. Also today I will make this stream again shorter because I asked in my Facebook group what's the problem. People said it's too long. So let's see how long this stream is going to be. I'm not sure. And of course, if you watch it afterwards, if it's too long, it's kind of hard to watch it. By the way, I have to show you something. Let me go to my YouTube channel real quick. Where is it? So in the newer videos, I'm doing that kind of indexing thing where let's go to this, for example, here. So 1 second. So let me switch over the screen. There, work live. Okay, good. So you can see here, I have a video here. The first one. Whoops. Okay. And now if you mouse over the timeline, you can see that this is Affinity Photo Instagram workflow for basically the rest of the video. And then in the beginning is Instagram strategy and gear review behind the scenes. I talk a little bit about that. Introduction. There is something missing though. Oh no, the account reviews. We spent an incredible time at the account. Oh, the first part is Instagram workflow. So I'm talking a little bit about what I'm doing, how I would set things up. And then we have a very, very long part about the reviews of different accounts. Of course, I'm not like making an index for the individual accounts that I review. But yeah, you can just mouse over it so you see where these different sections are. All right. Okay, so it's a little bit more easy because people say, hey, please upload different parts. I don't want to upload different parts because then I have my timeline, my video page full of these videos, these video parts, and it's really annoying for my subscribers if they get like an update. Oh, by the way, this is Artlist here, so you also see that. And they have like, yeah, you have these kind of sections with the moods and with the, they also have a video theme, time lapse. Oh, they have music for different video categories because these are meant to be used with video and genres and instruments. And you can also say no lyrics. So that's also good. So instrumental or only basically. Yeah, let's see if I do more with that. The reason why I did that, first of all, I want to use it for my live stream, but also what I want to do is to put a audio track at the end of my tutorials. So it's a little bit okay. The tutorial is over now. A little bit of party time. It's a little bit more relaxed, so it's not so strict, you know, to just make it a little bit happier, basically. Let's go back to the chat. 1 second. Where's the chat? There we go. Was to check some of this suspicious Facebook. They do advertise on Facebook. I saw them there, but I researched them like I always do when I buy stuff, and they had something from an artist from Instagram who's really good. So this is one of his works that I'm wearing right now. And I saw it then on Alibaba, but on Alibaba, I think it's stolen. And they do the real stuff with that company because the artist on Instagram names that company. They are called Bittersweet Paris. So if he talks about it, the artist himself, I think that's legit. So yeah, and the quality is really good. So I'm really happy with that. Parts of your cup were transparent. Yes, that's because it's green. If the text is green or anything is green, it gets transparent because of my green screen behind me. I might change that because now also, sorry that I'm talking so much. I have a new setup of my room, so I moved everything against the wall. So I have one free wall in my room, so I can shoot photos here, but this also means that I can use maybe the background with some nice lights, so we don't have to use a green screen. We have this kind of cool background, basically, right? So let's see about that. No news on 1.9. Is it already out? I hope not. Affinity photo. Did they 1.9? Did they release it? No. Did they? Let me see. About? No, where's the start thing? Welcome. Now I think if there was an update, you would start the software and they tell you to update. So I don't think it's out yet. The indexes are great. Yeah, I try to do that, not on my tutorials, because there, I don't know how to do, because like, I can't like do it for every single step, and it's kind of connected everything. So it makes more sense for the live streams, unless I have a video where I said like 5 different tricks of blah, and then I do that too. I think I did it with the last video, right? With this kind of 8 mistakes photographers make. I renamed that video again about a beginner mistakes or something like that. What else? Hi, Tobias. Thanks for joining. And Drejich, hi from Poland. How are you doing? No update. Okay. Thanks, John, for telling me. From Buenos Aires. Wow. Hey, Selenita FM. Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay, let's go to Unsplash and see what we will do today. I thought maybe some dark thing where we can do this laser light thing again. I would like to play around with that. Let's see if we have like night. How do you write Ellie? Is this Ellie? Oh, there we go. So I was thinking maybe that's not too bad. We find some nice night location, then we can put like a person there and have some laser effect around that. That could be interesting. I mean, this is also interesting. Something that's more like sci-fi looking or such. So like in past live streams, I want to do this thing where I just try to find things and then be creative with that. Oh, that's also very nice here. So to just like challenge myself, basically. Who ordered Luminar AI? It will be launched in the coming week. I have to write them so they can send me a key for that because they are very relaxed about that. That's pretty cool. So they are very open about sending out keys, which is nice. So we'll ask them if they can do that. I still have to ask the guys from, what is it called? Not Studio One. I think that's for music. The photo thing with one in the title. I can't remember. Yeah. Maybe we can use this one here. This looks pretty good. So let's download this. The reason why I'm asking for keys instead of buying the software myself is I buy it if I need it, of course, if I use it myself, like for example, Photolab or a Nik Collection. But if I just do a review about it, it would not make sense to buy everything just to make a video about. My channel's not big enough for that, you know. What I mean, like if I spend hundreds on software I'm not going to use, that doesn't really make that much sense. Let's go for new here, and then we go for my presets, Instagram 2000. I think that's good enough. Place this in here, document like so. Is that good? We can maybe make it a little bit brighter too, but that looks kind of nice, right? Maybe we can remove the guy from the background here. It's a little bit not so great, but that's okay. Hi, Laszlo from Hungary. Thanks for joining. Capture One, that's the one. Yes, Capture One. Sorry that I forget about that. I saw they have a nice function where you can take photos live. You see them on the screen, and then you can overlay something on top of the picture. So you see if you use multiple pictures afterwards or overlays or other things, if the model is in the right position and the hands or whatever are in the right position. So that is really useful, especially also if you would do like stuff like double exposure, stuff like that. That's a kind of nice feature. You could, of course, do it by hand, just overlaying the pictures and stuff. Whoops. Okay, so we now need to find a person. Let's see. Full body portrait. If we can find something interesting. Or maybe someone with smoke. Maybe that's cool. What are they called? Smoke bombs or what? Smoke bomb? Oh, okay, maybe not that. The picture matches my outfit. Yeah, those are my favorite colors. Violet and pink and this kind of blue here. So, yeah. Let's see if we can find something matching here. We could also settle on a picture where we don't see a person, like full body standing there, just half of the body or so. Let's see what we find here. If we can do some interesting stuff. Let's see if we use that one. Is there something below that that is better? We could also do something else. Maybe, because I want to play with this kind of laser light stuff, but maybe if it's like, I mean, this is too much. Let's see what we can do with that. No, there's nothing. Smoke. Is there some title here? Let me see if there's some title here. Purple Rain. Okay, that's not helpful. Red Angst. What? They do have keywords, but you don't see them, right? Is it anywhere? 20,000 downloads. Oh my God. 8 million views. Wow. How much has this? 46,000 downloads? What? Okay. I need to upload more stuff to Unsplash. I have some stuff on Unsplash, if you didn't know. And they got some downloads, like these pictures here. Let's look at the statistics. So this got 10,000 views and 157 downloads. This got only 5 downloads, 2 downloads. Wow, they didn't get that many views. Maybe I did the keywording wrong or something. 10,000 views. That's pretty amazing. Although I've never found this anywhere. I don't know what the people do with that. You can use it for free, by the way, because it's on Unsplash, if you want to do that. Cord says, how did you pick your new camera? I'm looking at the A7 III and the A7R III do you think the megapixels are enough for portrait? The thing about the new camera, first of all, the new camera is super expensive, so probably you want to get the A7 III, and also the new camera is for video mostly, not so much for photography. You can use it for photography. It's probably also very good for photography, but the R7 III is, I think, better or equal for photography, and also good for video. So, and I was also looking at the lenses and what the hardware can do, and like the camera body, what the camera body can do. So I was really happy with that. And I mean, there wasn't much competition really. So it was like Sony, and then you have the Canon R, EOS R, and I just like the Sony camera better. Although I think there is like the Sony camera is a little bit better in some situations. I think because of the noise or something like that. And I think it's also crisper at the same resolution, something like that. There's like a tiny difference between the two cameras. And also I just like the look of the Sony camera. And another reason is a lot of my friends also have the Sony A7 III. So we can basically swap then lenses and stuff. So that was a big benefit, because I don't really know anybody using the EOS R in my circle, in my network, but a lot of people using the Sony. So that is also a good way to figure out, let's see what your friends have, and then maybe you can exchange that. 30.5 is plenty for portraits. Yeah, maybe, but you have to think about if you want to crop into the picture, and then you lose a lot of that, you know? It's the same like when people say, well, who knows, who needs 4K? But 4K is really important if you want to crop into the picture and or stabilize it or rotate the picture upside down or zoom into the picture, stuff like that. With video, if you have a 1080p video, you basically need 4K for resolution just to be able to do stuff with that, right? There's a lot of different cool things you can do with that. And with photos also, you want to be able to crop into that and do different things. And also, even if you don't crop into that, to just have a higher resolution on a smaller picture, if you know what I mean. If you upload it to Instagram, it's gonna be small anyways, but the bigger the picture is, you have this kind of, what is it called? I I forget what it's called, hyper resolution, something like that. You do it with video games where you have a higher resolution than your screen has, and then it's like a better version of anti-aliasing, stuff like that. Okay, we need to find a good picture to mix in here, or maybe we are using something else. How about a deer? How about a deer? That's always fun. Let's go with a deer here. Deer. Maybe a deer that looks to the side, or this one is pretty cool. I think we have a winner here with a deer. Let's not get a smoke guy, that's kind of cliche. Let's find us a good deer. Put that in there. Maybe the guy here right at the start, this one. I mean, the antlers are impressive. Yeah, let's use this guy here. That looks pretty good. I hope the picture's sharp. We will see in a second. Yeah. And to be honest, I'm also very, very impressed how good the camera is and how much it supports you in making photos. I didn't expect that. Because with my Nikon camera that I had in the past, which was also like a semi-professional, not a professional camera, but a semi-professional camera, it was harder to photograph it as with the consumer camera. But with the Sony a7 III, there is so much stuff in there that supports you in making good pictures that it's like the camera does basically the work. You just have to like find the right thing you want to photograph, and the rest comes from the camera. So it's really impressive. Yeah. Of course, a good lens is also important. So I would rather say, I mean, it really depends on what you want to do, but I would rather suggest to get the a7 III instead of the newer model and invest these 2,000 you save into good lenses, right? And don't be tricked into thinking that Sony lenses have to be the best lenses because they are by Sony. I used to think that too, that the brand lenses are actually the best one, but I watch a lot of videos about these different comparisons, and in most of the videos I've seen where they compare the Sigma lenses to the Sony lenses, they found that the Sigma lenses are a little bit better. Like, maybe it's not a huge improvement, but they are a little bit better. So, and I mean, they're also much, much cheaper. And another thing is, well, that's maybe a downside, is they are more expensive. They are a lot heavier. So that's maybe a downside. But other than that, yeah, I'm extremely happy with these lenses. All depends on your glass more than on the camera. Yes, absolutely. It depends more on the glass than on the camera. Yes. Astro shots lower MP are better. Oh, okay, interesting. I don't do Astro shots, so I don't know anything about that. Portraits rarely need to crop into the face. I don't know. I do it. So I think it depends on how you work with that. Because I take a lot of pictures, and then afterwards I decide what I want to do with the picture, you know? So, well, it really depends. It really depends what you want to do with that. Okay. Let's do some more selection stuff here. Maybe I should clean this up by hand, right? Instead of like trying to get this right with the, oh God, I clicked in the wrong direction. And I'm wait a second. Let's click on refine here real quick. And then yeah, that's not so great. Let's click on apply. And then what are we going to do here? I think we're going to make a mask. We're not going to make a mask. Okay, let's invert this. Select, select invert, and then go like this. Okay, so now we have something kind of good. And then we take a brush, maybe smaller brush, like so. And then, how is it with you, by the way? Do you always need to be in the flow, like stay productive, because otherwise you just forget how things are done and you're just not that good anymore? because it's for me, it's like that. I'm like, if I don't do stuff for a while, I have to like remember what I did and how I did that, and it's kind of messy and complicated, and it's rather better if I just do stuff all the time. I kind of think like I should have connected my Wacom board here. All right, let's see. I kind of feel like we are gonna do this with the selection tool. 1 second. I really hope they improve the selection brush with 1.9, because yeah, if it's too close, it doesn't work so well. Okay, let's make a selection here. I'm holding Shift to just get this into like this straight line thing, and then just making these points around. And I can make the canvas move by holding the middle mouse button. And there we go. What you see is like creating a nice line around our edge here. Is this overlapping? I'm not sure. Okay. And I don't know how about you, but when I edit photos, I'm really slow usually in the creative process. So I often take like hours. Although other people tell me, hey, that was actually quick. So I can't really give you a good like judgment if I'm slow or fast, because some people say, what, why was that so fast? And others, I don't know. For me, it feels like if I spend 3 hours to finish a photo, like a composite or something, I feel like it's slow. I don't know. Let's feather this a little bit so it's a little bit smoother. Same if I haven't done. Court says, done a thing for a while. I need to look it up. Yes, absolutely. Same for me. Yeah. Okay, so let's go like this. You see, don't have to care about where we move the mouse. It's going to be clean. And then, let's see. No, I clicked the wrong button. Sorry. No, what does this do here? Redo feather selection, redo paintbrush tool, redo paintbrush tool. Yes, okay, good. That should be it. Man, that's kind of okay. Oh, okay, good. So I was also thinking with the general stuff I do, you know, maybe I should focus more on one thing, because it's super hard to be good at one thing. And also it's more interesting for people if you're not all over the place. So maybe it's better to like focus on a niche of photography or something. To not, like, you don't have to satisfy everybody, you know. I also like already niched it down. Like, I'm not doing any publisher or designer stuff anymore, stuff like that, because it's like I just want to focus on photography. And there's better people out there for these kind of contents, right? Because they do it every day. You have to be really good as an illustrator, as a designer, to use that software. It's really complicated. And I feel I can't add enough there. Probably enough for a beginner level, but then, I don't know. Although I always underestimate myself, you know. When I think, this is really basic, for a lot of people, it's not really basic, actually, you know. For them, it's already something kind of complex. So that's interesting. So sorry, I'm just talking to myself. I have to look at the chat. I'm just trying to go through this process here. I'm looking at the chat in a second. There we go. What does the chat say? I want a bit of sky replacement and some update. Photoshop has it now, and it's way better than Luminar. Really, it is? Oh, interesting. Oh, oh my God. I looked at the new features, the AI features, like color, black and white pictures in Photoshop and stuff. They added that. It's so bad. It doesn't work at all. At least I couldn't make it work. Maybe it's great and I'm stupid. I don't know. But I mean, you can't really do much because you click on a button and hope it works. And for me, it has never done that. It just looked crappy. Oh, there we have some hair here. That's going to be complex. Why is the selection so bad today? What's going on? Okay, I think, oh, we have the other antler here. So I will just, let's just do this myself. If you want it good, you do it yourself. There we go. Let's go like this, just paint this in again so I see where stuff is. And there's also transparencies in here that I don't want, so that's great. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you see there's more transparencies in here. So to fix that a little bit, that looks okay, good. Let's go down here too, because that looks a little bit messy. And then I think I would just like do this here real quick. Let's go like this, bum, bum, bum. Up here, like so. I will check my chat once in a while, 1 second. Like this, go up here. Does the chat say? I have a really hard time with this picture as well for the composite I did. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is because the values are so close to each other. Like there is brown on the fur and brown in the background. So it's not a great separation. That's usually when you use a background, like a green screen. This is why they have this kind of bright green color. So you have a very good separation. And as you've seen with my cup before, if it's same color, doesn't it like just makes it transparent, you know? So this is why you usually have stuff in front of a different colored background, but here it's like very similar. And I hope this doesn't like get blocked or something, the video, because I have the feeling if I zoom in too much and it has this kind of skin color, the algorithm of YouTube thinks there's maybe some nudity going on because it's like skin color brown. So if there is too much of that in the video, it might think it's, oh, there's some naughty stuff or such. So yeah, it's strange. And I think in some years, to be honest, let me know what you think about that. With AI, I think we don't have to do any of that in like 2 or 3 years, or maybe a little bit longer, I don't know. They will be perfect selections. You just say, select the deer, or you just click on the deer and it will just select it for you. Because it's so crazy stuff. I was looking yesterday at a video that synthesizes a person. A video of a person that exactly says the text that I type in. And it looks like you couldn't know if it's a video or not of a person. The person even has like, how do you say, what's the mannerisms, you know, like moving the hands or something, or these kind of little body movements that we associate with emotion and stuff like that. It's really strange, and it can like do over 40 different languages, stuff like that. Oh, I can just press delete. I forgot about that. So you see, if you don't do it every day, you forget the simplest things. Okay, so we have some more stuff here, and then we are closing in on getting this selection done. So yeah, there will be some really, really dramatic changes in the next years with AI stuff, I think. In the editing, is this? Oh, okay, that was not good. Let's subtract this again. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And then edit again. Yeah, in photo processing and video processing, all that kind of stuff, are very, very drastic changes. Which, and this is the thing. This is a big topic, I think, because people are like, oh, it will take away jobs and stuff, and it will like devalue art and things like that. I don't think so. The reason for that is because we have no historic event where that ever happened. You know, we have a dramatic technical evolution in the last 40 years from, not 40, yeah, 40 years. Basically, from black and white TVs at home in the living room and like vinyls is the only way to listen to music, and now everything is super crazy and everything is digital, stuff like that. But it created jobs and it created creativity. You know, people couldn't just do. people haven't been able to do things like that at all before Photoshop. What you can do in a like an analog lab is very different from what you can do in Photoshop completely, you know, so there's no comparison there. I prefer to use the pen tool for the selection. Yeah, maybe I should have connected. Although for selections, not so much. If I paint with a brush, like if I paint a mask with a brush, that is more the way where I would use a selection tool, right? Okay, we are almost done with this. I'm hoping this is not too boring to watch. Oh God, we have this stuff here. But we have the legs too. Come on, this wasn't a good idea. Who's the chest at using a deer? Oh God. Okay, I messed up with this maybe. Let's see. If bad comes to worse, we will just put some smoke over it and pretend like it was the original idea. Oh, always fake it artistically. Nobody's gonna know. Oh God. There we go. Let's hope this looks good with the hair. I kind of think I will just copy over the thing, the picture with the mask, so we can just like edit it afterwards if we want to. There we go. I should maybe, well, never mind. I think it's interesting to watch anyways. There we go. Can we maybe use a fur brush here, something like rough? Do we have some rough here, like dry stuff, dry media? And then we just like paint over this a little bit so it looks like a furry edge. Whoops, that's too big. Well, that doesn't look too good. Let's go a little bit over it. Oh, that's already the background. Ooh. That's not good. Let's go like this. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's not too bad. Why is it so you see how transparent it is over here? Like how it gets more brown when I paint over it. So it's kind of missing a lot of stuff. Here I just have to make this visible because I don't know where the legs end. Oh, it's kind of overlapping too. So let's fix this here real quick. There we go. Okay, there's some grass down here. And should there be more legs? Oh, there's more leg. Okay, good. All right. So much for the creative session. Let's see. Let's paint this out again into the other direction. I mean, this is sharp enough to make a selection around it, right? It's not fuzzy. Okay, so let's do that. This is on, let's put it on add. There we go. And shift and go. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. So let's maybe keep a little bit of that grass. Where's the leg going? I think the leg is going here. We have some grass down there. We could maybe cover it up, or probably gonna put some fog down there at the end of the feet because there's like grass there, so it doesn't like end correctly. What does the chat say? 1 second. This is a painful to see. Is it painful to see? Really? I hope not. I hope it's fun to watch. Yeah, the creative struggles. But this is part of the process too. It is nice to watch all these time lapse of people like creating stuff in seconds that looks amazing, but actually you sit there like for hours doing this. And I'm doing this quick right now. You know, if I do it like for an actual work, you really sit for hours and just like obsess over the little details and try out different kind of things, you know. For example, I made this kind of portrait with the girl where she has the skull and there's smoke coming up. And I think the smoke is made of like 5 different parts with 3 different blend modes, just so it looks good in all the different areas as smoke, right? So you can't just blend it in there in one go, right? Is this? Oh, this is just one side. Okay, let's feather this a little bit. Okay, boom, there we go. How many people are watching anyways? 44? Okay, that's not too many. And I mean, we're almost done. Why is nothing happening here? Okay, let's subtract this again and then edit. So we are almost done with the legs. 1 second. I can't see the chat right now. I clicked it into the background. I will see it in a second. One moment. I don't want to know how much time the people spend who are like Hollywood great artists, you know, who make these movies, and they spend like probably weeks or months on little details that you don't even notice in a movie afterwards, right? By the way, how's my voice with the new position of the microphone? Is that okay, or is it too bassy, or has it too much surrounding sound, picking up the room sound or stuff like that? Because I really had to edit the sound last time with my tutorial where I tried this. You can see me better, right? So it's not right in front of my face, which is a little bit of an odd position for a microphone to be, but yeah. I would say we're done here. So let's copy this over. Hope nothing crashes. That looks pretty good. Okay. We can even put him down a little bit so the legs are behind him. Not behind him, so below the edge of the picture, right? Let's save this real quick. I haven't done this so long, I don't even know where I saved those. Is there an Instagram folder here? I think there was one in here. Let's make a new one. Instagram. Okay, boom. There we go. So let's call this Deer in Alley. Okay, good. So we have this. And then what are we going to do here? Let's say we put this guy down here and then make him maybe a little bit bigger. Takes a little bit more space in the picture. And then I want to duplicate the background. Filters, blur, average, like so. And then put this on here. No, actually, I want to put this in here. Set it to soft light. So now we have a little bit of ambient light on our deer. That already looks kind of good. All right. Okay, so this is kind of the basic setup right now. Let's see where we go from here. Maybe put a glow behind the deer. I kind of wanted to have it more in the middle somehow. Okay, wait. Where's the chat? 1 second. By the way, because I now have this Artlist service, I could put music in the background. Do you think that's a good idea? I have a little bit of a fear that it might interfere with the subtitles, but I'm not sure if my live chats have subtitles anyway. Is it relaxing to watch you edit? And it reminds me of myself doing it. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah. We could try that real quick. Let me put the desktop sound down, and then I will open up Artlist over here, and you can tell me if that's a good idea or not. No, I don't want to download anything right now. Let's go with genre and then maybe ambient, I guess. And then we go instrumental like so. And then we turn this on. Oh, there might be a problem. Wait a second. I haven't prepared for that. There might be a problem where my microphone picks up the sound. So I can't do that today. How would I do that? Oh, I could plug in my headphones, but maybe then my microphone doesn't work at the moment. Didn't think about that. Oh, I can turn off my speakers. Yes, I can turn off my speakers because I don't need sound. 1 second. Oi. Speakers are off. So you should be able to hear sound now, right? Wait, there we go. Okay. Let me know if that's a good idea or not. So you have a little bit of music in the background. I don't know what you're hearing. Or maybe I turn it on here, but very quietly. Like so? Or do you think you fall asleep? You do? I do have subtitles, I do? Okay. No music? Why? A little bit of fun. We can try it. I mean, this is like really sleepy time music, so maybe that's not a good idea. Holiday, indie, jazz, lounge music sounds good. Should we try that? Let me know if we should try that. I mean, I'm paying them, so I want to get something from that. I will use it at the end of my tutorials now with music, like it's a little bit of... I already told you that. Okay. You hear nothing almost? We only hear when your speakers are on? No, there should be music now. It's like very light. Is there like... I'm okay with the music. Let me know. I will let it run for a little bit, and then you let me know if that's kind of a stupid idea or not. In the meantime, I want to get rid of this guy here in the background because it's kind of messing up the composition. So what are we going to do here? Let's use my InPaint brush here. Maybe it's a little bit too loud here for my... So there we go. Okay. Current layer and below. Let's see. I just, maybe the umbrella is kind of messing things up a little bit. It doesn't have to look good because the deer is in front of that guy anyways. That's okay. Let's see. Yeah. I think that's already enough. Let's put on the deer. Oh, the deer has some stuff here. Okay, I see, I see. Let's remove that. Nope. Wrong brush, 1 second. Basic brush, make that soft. And then, what color do I need? No, wait a second. What is that? There's something in the picture still. Okay, that's better. But there's still some stuff here on the head of the deer. What's happening right now? 1 second. Why? Oh, I'm on the wrong brush. I'm an idiot. Okay, this is like, this happens sometimes. 1 second. Is the, let me see, well, what's about the music? I'm using subtitles so far. It doesn't, I don't listen to music. So you can't hear the music or not? You can hear the music or not? And is it interrupting anything? Any services, basically? Okay, this needs to be more. Let's get this down here. Sample and then... Oh, sampling from the wrong source. Layers beneath, there we go. Plop, 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 plop. No, that's wrong. Maybe a little bit here too. Okay. Yeah, that's better. All right, good. So, I thought we could maybe... Let's duplicate the deer and then, whoops, and then rasterize it. Rasterize, so we have just the deer, and then put this in the background. Let's see. Or just maybe make a selection. Let's make a new layer here. And then have this layer in blue. Like so. Why doesn't this pick up? Hello? There we go. Okay. We can hear the music, and you're very clear, so it's not disturbing the information you're sharing with us. Okay, that's good. Just let me know if the music is kind of a problem or such, or if it's like helping or not, if it's interesting to have the music in there or not. Okay. So maybe let's put this in the background and then blur it and see how that looks. That's not too bad. Okay, so maybe also duplicate this and put it on the front and then not blur it. And then let's see. I did this cool Patronus effect on one of my streams. I figured it out during the stream. I have no idea how I did that. But I mean, that's kind of interesting right there. Maybe if I make this black and white. Like so. No. We don't have to do the Patronus effect, by the way. I'm just like thinking about different kind of interesting things we could do here. And a kind of glowy effect would be interesting to have. Let's see here, underlying. No. One second. Let's turn this off again here. The background music is the back alley of Japan. Maybe that's okay. I also, as it with music, just do what feels right to you. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Let me duplicate this real quick here, and then. Maybe we do these kind of laser effects first and then do the rest of the stuff, right? Okay, so let's keep this right now as it is. And then, for example, let's go with the donut shape here, like so. And make the hole very big. This should give us a thin circle here. And maybe we can... Wait, we need a fill color here. Go to the HSL wheel, like so, make that pink, that looks good. So far, so good. Whoops, I moved the picture in the background. Let's lock this real quick. There's our first donut. We could put a glow on that, but actually what I want to do is... what is it that I want to do? Oh yeah. The styles. I created styles actually for these kind of laser things, right? Laser delight lines. There we go. Oh, I should select. Ooh. Okay. I kind of think I created them for a little bit of a different purpose. Because you can see this has now 2 lines, but it should have just 1 line. Let's rasterize this real quick. Yes, preserve the effect. What? It still has 2 lines. Okay, interesting. Maybe I have to go in here 1 second. So this is the outer glow, this is the inner glow. I guess if I make the inner glow a little bit bigger or smaller, let's see. Intensity. Radius. No. Okay, let's undo this real quick. So we have a curve again. It's still pixel, that's interesting. Okay, let's delete this. Make a second one. Whole radius really big, like so. And then let's make this from scratch real quick. Outer glow, like so. Nice pink glow. And then the inner glow, we will put this up like so. Radius, there we go. That's good. Okay. So this is strong. I don't know why it didn't work before. You can see now it's 1 line. Before it wasn't 1 line, so that's a bit strange. Is it making a Christmas card? No, not really. Just like a fun design or something. Being creative, playing around. We could try to, let's duplicate this and then make it smaller like so. And then just copy this a couple of times like so. That's already pretty nice. And then we could bring this down here. Let's click on apply, see what we get. Let's group this, put this up here. It's a little bit too much maybe, right? Like you can't see anything of the alley anymore. Let's try something else. 1 second. Let's delete all of those. And then maybe... let me see. If we put 1 here, and then I move the center point to, let's say, over here. And then I duplicate this and I rotate it over like so. And maybe also make it a little bit smaller around that point. And then I repeat this. Boom, 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 boom. You see that this is getting smaller. And we have this kind of nice effect right there. So that could be a thing. Although it doesn't look like that anymore. Maybe just circles? Let's try this again. We copy this. Is it getting bigger right now? Oh, it's getting bigger. Okay. No. Let's delete this. We have this one here. And then if I just duplicate this. Yes, okay, good. So let's rotate this, for example, like this, and then repeat that. How about that? If you copy it and then you change it from the size or from the angle, it will remember the amount, like the ratio by which you did that, and then repeat it every time you do that again, right? So this is how that's created. Let's try this. I will put this in a group, maybe make it a little bit smaller. Wait a second. Yeah, like so. Okay, and then let's try to create let's make a normal overlay, like a rectangle, like so. put a gradient into that from black to white and make this round. Use the gradient tool here like so. No? No? What? What's going on here? Okay, let's make it elliptical. Now I can have this individually. Okay, that's good. So how do you feel about the sound right now? Is that okay, or is it like still a little bit annoying or such? Okay, so I thought maybe to put this in here. Where do I have my... There's the swatches. Let's go to the Mythical Gradients Radial, and then we can click through those. Whoa, okay, that's a bit too much here. I actually just want to have it on the color, but I kind of... It's kind of like going onto everything right now, so that's a bit confusing. I mean, that's psychedelic to say the least. When it captures also the background colors, maybe that's not too bad. Let's try some different ones. That's kind of cheesy, right? It's not that great. Wait a second. I will select all of those and then put this into a second group. Maybe this has an impact, because sometimes the blend modes in Affinity Photo are really strange on what they do. Okay, different attempt. Let's duplicate this, and then let's turn this off, and then... Hey, Steven, thank you for becoming a YouTube supporter. Thank you very much. Awesome. You like the music? It's calming. Okay, that's great. That's good. Perfect. So my investment is kind of paying off. Because it was like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the music. Yeah. But yeah, maybe I can use it for live streams. That would be really cool if I could do that. Aha! This works a lot better. Look at that. This is like the strangeness you sometimes get. Okay, let's see if we can get some interesting effects in here. Oh! There we go. Look at that. That is exactly, yeah, nice glow, nice gradient on the glow. So we can go crazy with that. But this one was like already pretty sweet. Let's go a little bit bigger here. Yeah, that's not too bad. We still have to do something with the deer because it just like stands there. There's no reason, there's no purpose for it. But let's duplicate this. And then go for one on the background and maybe blur this a little bit. No. Okay, maybe not. Let's see if we have a glow. What? Wait, was this an auto glow? Oh, this was a glow. No, I don't want to have a glow here. I want to blur. Ah, there we go. That's already much better. You have to do a lot of different kind of tricks to make the software do whatever you want it to do, right? It's not like straight away doing the stuff you expect from it. I'm kind of, we moved away from this kind of original thing with the background, but Why not? Okay, so we have to figure out still... Wait a second. We have so many layers now. What is this? This is the glow around the deer. What time is it, by the way? 1 hour, 10 minutes. Okay. So we have 2 deers for some reason. Okay, one is just pixels. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, and one is the guy with the... So we can delete this one. And this is the guy... This is just a blur here. We can try to put that... So, no. Let's see. Why is this on normal instead of screen or something? I guess we rather work with a glow here too. Let's remove that real quick. And then... Let's go to HSL here. Thank you very much, Steve. That's awesome. That's great to hear. Let's see if we can... Should we do a funky deer like that? That looks very specific, like very, very special. Maybe we can make him glow a little bit. What happens if we set this to screen? Nothing. Okay, interesting. Let's make a curve layer in here, like so. And then set that to screen. And then we can play around with that. Oh no, we are going to do something else. We are going to put a live filter for Gaussian blur in here, like so, and then set that to screen. And then blur that. You can see like it gives this kind of soft look. A little bit of kind of say glamour glow kind of thing. And then we go in here and then remove it on the areas that are darker. So you can see we have a glow, but it's not on the dark areas, it's just on the bright areas. Like so, you see, and it's kind of, it's a little bit of this kind of softer glowing look. And then we can also, let's see here, outer glow, radius, some glow around that guy. I think we still have to adjust the colors because it's still, it looks a little bit strange, to be honest. So we have to do something. Right now it's all sorts of crazy, I think. So maybe the HSL stuff was a little bit too much. Or we can readjust that. Ooh, okay, we're getting all kind of colors here. Oh, we have the red nose. What's Rudolph with the red nose? There we go. Oh my god. Sorry, this is kind of the, I think, one of the craziest streams. So, oh, that's not too bad. And then maybe make the glow kind of this violet. From a visual aspect, you know what I mean? I wasn't intending this to go too crazy, but here we are. I think we have to bring it down a little bit. Let's open this up. There's, oh, this is the intensity, this is the radius. Let's make the radius a little bit smaller. Intensity higher. I don't know, but it's kind of, I always feel like blue glow kind of looks the best, right? And then maybe also red glow is kind of good, but sorry, this is like very crazy today. Okay. So let's see what we can do here. I think at this point we really should make the background a little bit brighter. Okay. I hope this isn't too small either, because I'm often zooming out so I just see the overall situation that's going on. So let's make an overlay here over everything on top, like so. So we get a little bit more like similarities with the colors, right? Wait, this is radial. Let's make this an ellipse. Or maybe we just make this a flat gradient. Let's see. Like so. Turn it to the side. I don't know about you, but often when I do stuff, it comes basically out of the process of when you create stuff. So through the things that you're creating over time, in the process, you just end up at a position where I say, okay, this looks good. This is kind of the stuff, the direction. This is way too colorful right now. Blue is the #1 glow. Yeah, I would say so too. Yeah. At some point you just like feel you have reached something that is just looks good, right? At a certain point. And that's then the result. So it's the working through the process basically. Okay, I think we're coming closer to something that is a little bit more unified again. This is very Christmassy all of a sudden. Maybe because of the kind of background pattern here. Let's turn this off for a second. And also maybe because of this, it looks very Christmassy. Should we maybe change this? Let's duplicate this real quick. And then I also will save this so we're not losing any kind of progress here. And let's turn this off and then play around with different gradients here. So maybe we find one that is a little bit less Christmas style. And still has something interesting to add to the picture. Sorry. We also talked in the Facebook group a little bit about the stream and what we could do, how it could be done differently or better or something like that. And I understand, like, I think one person said it would be better to prepare the stuff beforehand and then exercise it in the stream. But at the same time, I feel like going through the actual creative process of trying to find a solution, because this, I think creativity, this is the biggest thing about creativity, is that it's a puzzle that you don't know how it works and you find a solution. And by not knowing how it works, I don't mean not knowing how the software works. You know how the software works. I mean in a creative way where you say, like, for example, when you write a melody for a song, you don't know the melody beforehand. So there's a lot of problems until you arrive by that, until it's like a really nice melody to listen to, right? And with photography or other art forms, it's the same thing, where you just have to work through the process of finding something that could be interesting, right? And that's kind of the main thing. If you leave that out, if you just look at the perfect result afterwards, you don't see the process, right? That seems to be like a big problem from my point of view. And I also know that from experience, you know, because if you look at art, and if you learn about art or look these art movies, it looks always like, okay, they're a little bit depressed and they drink too much, but actually they just like make these masterpieces and they are just done with it, and then they go back to drinking and dancing. That's kind of how art works, but it's not how art works really, you know. It's like they spent years in their like art space and just like try to figure out how to do stuff. And often when you look, I really like exhibitions about retrospectives, where you see from the very early age until like the time they died, or like the late phase of their creativity, how much it changed, you know, how much they were struggling and searching and improving, and then maybe throwing something away or coming back to it after some years, you know. So that is the actual process. It doesn't matter how good you know the tools, basically, if it's not creative. This is also, you find this often, very often, I find in photography, because photography is so technical. And I feel like in photography you have a lot of people who are technically very good, but they just make boring pictures you don't want to look at, and they are technically perfect, but it's just like, yeah, but for why? It's just, it doesn't look good. And of course, like in some areas you need that. I understand if you make like technical photography for stuff. What could that be? If you photograph a product for a catalog and it's like a technical thing that doesn't have to have any kind of aesthetic or stuff like that, that's good enough, you know. Or for example, if you are a journalist, you don't want to push yourself onto it. You know, there's different kind of photojournalisms, of course, like there's also lifestyle and stuff where you want to push yourself onto the picture. But if you photograph like a war or a politician or stuff like that, you don't want to put yourself into the picture with a style or something. So you are more like a witness in that kind of sense, right? So it's more about controlling your technique so you can make the picture when you need to, right? But then the art is like different, you know. It's rather better you are messy technically in the process, but arrive at a really interesting result, rather than being really good at the process and then just don't know what to do with that, right? So, and I think every artist has this kind of struggle with themselves where they say, okay, that is crap. What I did right now, it's not good, you know. It's just, but that's just like the normal process, right? Yeah, that's right, DV. Also, should I say Delfert? Well, how should I call you? I always say DV. Sorry, it's easier. The difference between photography and art. I would say so too. Yes. Yeah. Okay, I kind of I make a duplicate of this group because I'm over these circles right now because they look too much like Christmas. Let's do something else. Let's delete them here and then try to figure out something. Maybe I think we could probably put them on top of here, like so. You see, like that. And then, okay, let's make a copy here. And then hopefully bring this together down. Oh no, I have to move this center point here. 1 second. Like so. I think, well, we can fix it later. I'm still searching for the process myself, by the way. I think every artist is, like, all of the time, you know. They are just trying to figure out, what could I do? Am I good enough? Is this, like, creative or is it crap? Because you never know if it's good or not. Even if people like it, you know, that's a crazy thing, you know. You have to like it yourself, too. That's a part of the process, you know. So yeah, I think this is a lot better right now. I will take the last donut and then duplicate that and then make this into a second group. We have a lot of circles right now. 1 second. And then I will make this a little bit bigger, like so. Oh, that didn't work. What is going on right now? Did it reset the center right now? What? Where's my center point? Oh, it's over here. Okay. So no wonder this didn't work. Let's bring this out here and maybe make a bigger gap and then boom, boom, boom. Bring this outwards in a bigger way, like so. And let's put, wait a second, we have to even that out. I think it's evened. And then center it too. Apply that, make a group of that. I'm not happy with that line here. That's not good. I mean, again, it hides the alley in the background, so maybe that's not as good as I thought it would be. Can you hide the toilet sign? There's a toilet sign? I haven't seen that. Really? Well, I have to check for that. 1 second. Let's turn this upside down and see if we maybe get something interesting from that. Maybe if we have one circle going one direction and then turning upside down. I will duplicate this group again and then rasterize this just to give it a different color. Like so. And then let's go with HSL here real quick. So we have a simple color change. Where's my yellow? Is there no yellow? Don't know. Wait, we started off at pink. So we move over and it's green and it's, oh, wait a second. Now it should be yellow. Oh, it is. Okay, good. It's a little bit orange. Okay. Nah. Okay, that's nothing. Okay, so let's forget about that. Is this, which circle is that? That's the outside circle. Okay, I will keep it for now. Maybe we do something with that later. Where's the toilet sign? Does this say toilet? Oh, it says toilet. I didn't see that. And this also says toilet here. We can move that stuff down from there. Let's make a new layer here and then put this up here maybe. I will turn off the curves for a second and then let's make a bigger brush here. Select this part maybe. You know what? I'm going to, no, I can't. I'm not sure if I can do that. I'm selecting this and then I rotate this by 180 degrees. And then I will put this down here. That's kind of good. I used the wrong opacity, but I think that's good enough. Okay. Good. The reason why I turned it upside down is so we don't have the exact same pattern. Let's turn this back to 0. And then maybe take a little bit of this and put it maybe over here, like so. Make this 100%. Oh, the music stopped. Whoops, no, that's not good. What's with the music? Where did I put that at anyways? Was that the... Oh. I don't know why it stopped. Do you get like a echo through my microphone? I think this was already pretty loud. Let's turn this down a little bit. I hope there is no music echo, right? Okay, so what else can we do here? No. Okay, let's kill those because that's like terrible. These Christmassy things. I don't want to see them anymore. Go away, please. The Christmas ghosts are haunting me. There we go, that's better. Let's move this maybe down a little bit. We have to cover this up because that looks not good. I might create let's create a ball here, like so. And then give it maybe the same kind of glow effect as this. So let's copy this. Copy. Put this on here, copy effects. Oh, that's just the outside, but it's not a problem. We can make the inside white. And then we will go in here, outer glow, make that bigger. There we go. That's almost good. There we go, that's better. Okay. I will try if this looks better if it's in front. Yeah, this might be better, I'm not quite sure. I'm going to try something else. Let's make a copy here and make that bigger, and then make a second copy like so. And then we subtract one from the other. So I select both, go up here, subtract, boom. So we have this kind of half moon, which is a classic symbol. Don't ask me what it means. the half moon with the ball in the middle. That's kind of a classic thing that you often see in games and such, but I'm not sure what it means right now. I'm sure it has some kind of meaning. I was playing yesterday Elder Scrolls Online and I was thinking about something, how classic tradition and culture flows into modern society. What was that? There was a specific element where I was thinking that's interesting that this flows over into our life in the sense of like pop culture. What was that? It's not about the spirit. It was something else. Anyways. Sorry, I have to look at the chat. What does the chat say? No echo? Okay, that's good. Awesome. Okay. Oh god, this doesn't look good. Wait a second, we have to... Wait, let's convert this into a curve. Text frame, no. Huh? Oh, it's already a curve. Okay, interesting. Ah, yeah, because I adjusted it, right? So let's see if I can push this up here. Or down? No, up. Let's zoom out here. Maybe if I move this behind the deer? No, that doesn't look good. Maybe if we blur this a little bit. Something is off about it. Yeah, that's better, I think. Yeah, that's better. Okay, good. So we solved that problem. Should we blur the sphere also? Yeah, maybe a little bit. Okay, good, that's better. Okay, we are slowly getting there, but something is missing, right? Do you have this, like, you have this feeling, you look at it, you think like, something is off. Something is not right here. The glow of the deer is kind of strange. Where's the glow of the deer, actually? There we go. And maybe the deer is also too bright. Oh my god, did I rasterize it with the effect? No, I didn't. Okay, good. Aha. We will add some fog now, because fog is always a good solution. If in doubt, add some fog. Especially with these kind of scenes, it always makes it look better. Let's see. If I find good fog, 1 second, there we go. No, we have to put it in front of everything, but not the rectangle here. Like so. Ooh. Okay. So I create one. And then let's duplicate this real quick. And then arrange, flip horizontally. Make this a little bit bigger, put it over here. And then I want to have a third layer with just... there was one, this one. 1 second. Yeah, down here on the ground. Let's make this twice. And then maybe make it a little bit like... Okay. There's some stuff here that's not good. 1 second. Let's go over to the basic brush, make that soft. No, sorry, I need this one. Okay. The only struggle I have with this kind of fog is that it looks a little bit flat. It has not enough texture. You see, it's like that it needs a little bit more texture. It doesn't have it right now. Could we maybe, 1 second, if we make a new layer and then let's have the fog again here. Where is it? There, free fog, there we go. And then we maybe make the fog in black. Yeah, that actually works. I didn't expect that to work. That's interesting. Okay, I will put an HSL layer to that and see if we could, a levels layer, and see if we could maybe make this a little bit more extreme. Which for some reason does nothing at all. Delete that. Use a curves layer. The Jägermeister deer has a cross on its head. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Do you know Jägermeister? I think it's like now it's kind of global, right? It became pretty fancy in recent years. It is like a classic German. Is it? I think it's German, right? Is it Swiss? I think it's a German drink. Why doesn't this do anything to that pixel layer here? That's really surprising. You see, it's like it should be completely black right now, but it isn't. Or maybe because it is just black, right? Okay, take the brush again. Maybe I make a second layer and then just like, boom, make a second one down here. So now we have a little bit more structure. You know what? How about if if it's soft light, it's actually not that good. Okay, let's keep this normal. I could actually paint on that a little bit. I'm just worried that the fog is now a little bit too dark, maybe. But, yeah, we can go like that. That's okay. Good. Let's make a new layer. Go here, set it to soft light, and then let's have a little test here. So I'm gonna use maybe this one. Let's see. So if I paint on this here, no, that's not good. I need something else. What I want to do is to dodge and burn the fog a little bit so it gets a more interesting structure. Do we have some spray brushes? Let's make these bigger and then maybe lighter. And I'm still on the right layer. Yeah, that's kind of... it's kind of good. And then make it darker in some other areas. It doesn't have like that fog texture, this brush I'm using right now. So maybe it's kind of a bit strange, but... whoa, that... we made a hole here. That's not good. Just trying to randomly click on different positions just to give some darkness to these areas. And then on other areas, just make it a little bit brighter. Okay, let's have a look at the result. Let's call this dodge and burn fog. Okay, so this is the, wait a second. This is the before, this is the after. So this already has a lot more texture in there. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so that worked. Pretty happy with that. Jägermeister makes a heavy hat the next day. Really? No, I don't know. Maybe if you drink too much or like drink it pure without anything. How do I integrate perspective effects into Affinity Photos? I don't know what you mean by perspective effects. There's a perspective tool in there. Morgen ist alles zu. Yeah, that's true. By the way, please use English in the chat so everybody understands what you're saying. Don't use German. Can you use the fog brush as eraser? Yes, that should work too. Absolutely. But then you have like this, again, like not that textured surface, right? Okay, so I think this is a fog layer, fog here, and then we have a second fog layer down here. Boom. Okay, and what I need to do here, let's make a mask. Oh, sorry, that didn't work. 1 second. Let's put this in a group and then make a mask on that and still hope everything works. And then I will use this brush maybe from before, the soft brush. Because I want to remove a little bit of the fog from the deer. Let's see. Let's make this 100% here. So this does the opposite. Okay, interesting. Let's go like this. Why is it so soft? Oh, because the flow is low. Okay, interesting. I didn't see that. Let's make the flow higher. But it's still not really doing much, right? And it's also the classic Affinity Photo thing where just like the blending looks different. Oh, now I have a group in a group. Okay, that's not good. Ungroup this and then ungroup this. Now, okay, now it looks the same. That's strange. Wait a second. What is this then? Oh, we made blue fog. I forgot about that. This is why we can't see it. I'm an idiot. Okay, so these are the dark areas. Dark. Dark 2. And these are the blue fogs. Blue fog 1. Let's just copy this because that's too much work to write it every single time. 2. And then 3. There we go. And then let's put a mask on this. Let's see now when I use my brush. Am I crazy right now? Because this should... Oh, it does work. Okay, good. So let's make this bigger. And then give it less opacity so it's softer. And then just remove a little bit of the fog in that area where we have our deer. And make the same thing here. And make the same thing here. Just so he's standing in the clear, right? The music is gone again. What is going on here? Let's take this one. I think we've already heard that, right? What do we have here? Folk, hip-hop, holiday, indie, pop, reggae. We have a lot of stuff here. World. Electronic. Let's go with electronic real quick. Oh, it's using everything at the same time. Oh, it's interesting. Let's just use... But there's voices in there. No, that's not good, right? Okay, sorry. 1 second. I just want to switch this over. Lounge. Oh yeah, and no vocals, of course. Okay, good. So let's go on with this picture here. What's the time on the stream? 1 second. Let's restore the chat here real quick. The Nik Collection plugin. Nik Collection plugin has an interesting choice for how you can adjust perspective. So that's actually pretty nice to have that. I was thinking about, wait a second, let's delete some folders, some things we don't need here. To maybe put some laser structures on the background here. That could be interesting. Let's duplicate this here. Save. And then bring this to the front. And let's make some lines here real quick. I just want to see how that looks, how that works. Basic brush. Is 8 a good size here? Maybe. Let's go with white as a color. Although, I don't know. Well, let's just give it a try here. Oh, that wasn't good. Okay. Bad start already. Boom. You can make straight lines by holding shift and clicking, just like with your selection tool. And so you can just, as like this, you can make some lines in your, and then if you want to start a new line, you just let go and make a new starting point, right? And then shift. And again, as you can see, I can just click on the stuff, and every new point I'm clicking on, I'm creating a line between the last point and the next point, right? So let's just see if this is interesting or not, if we use this as a kind of a laser effect in the background for a little bit of the structure that we have here with the buildings. Nope, that was... Yeah, let's go like this. I don't know if there is something here or not. I can't really see what's going on here. Okay. Whoa, what's that? No! I painted on the picture itself. Okay. Oh god. Wait a second, let's delete that. One moment. I just have to do that again. Didn't take too long. And then I have to create a pixel layer, of course, and then make this on here. Okay, so let's do this real quick again. Just to see if that looks good or not. Nope. Ah, it's a little bit more funky music, right? Like more modern stuff. It's maybe good. Okay. What else could we do? There's another line here. Okay. Okay. Let's see if this does anything for us or not. Let's turn this off. Put this in the background. I mean, it's not the worst, but we don't really see what it is, so it's not like crazy good either. So that's probably not a good idea. Whoops. Okay, I created... Okay, so let's not do that. That wasn't great. I feel like there is something else we should do. Let's duplicate this here. Curves. Pull this in. Just so we make the background brighter. And then maybe if we create a different overlay for the background, because right now everything kind of has the same color. So let's go with my overlays here, swatches. Let's set this to hue maybe. Let me see. So we have, let's go to the color wheel real quick here. No, that's not the color wheel. Let's click here. So our main color is pink, so the contrasting color would be green. Not that great. Orange is a little bit too close. Blue is something we have in the fog already. But green? Oh, I'm on the stroke, sorry. Hello? Let me change this, please. There we go. So this would be green. I mean, yes, it's a complementary color, but it's kind of strange, right? 30. Ah, really? Really? Wait a second. Where's my... Wait a second. I have to open this up over here. Did we reach 30,000? 1 second. No! It's at 29,999. So we need one more person, or maybe someone just unsubscribed. I don't know. 1 second. 1 second. I'm back in a second. So let's see. We have here. Oh God. Let me refresh the page. No, it's at 29,999. We could pretend it's 30,000. Okay, we are not there yet, I think. Or is it? Is it on the main channel? Maybe there's a different number because they don't sync up. Let's see. Let's have a look at the main channel. What does that say? The main channel says 30K, so that's good. Okay. The channel dashboard says not 30 right now, but I don't know. Do we have some party music here? We have happy music. Surf time? Cheesecake? Is there something called party maybe? I don't know. Celebration? Mute? Epic? Uplifting? Powerful? Exciting? Peaceful? Dramatic? Maybe video theme? Let's see. Wedding? No. Fashion? No. Science? Mood? Let's go with happy. I should have prepared like a music for that, but maybe it's not syncing. I don't know. Let's switch over here. 1 second. Bloop. We will work on it in a second on the picture. Okay. Let's say it's 30,000. It's probably not syncing right because the main page says 30,000. So here we have some... Wait a second. Where are we? There's the chat. Yee! Party time. Okay. Good. 1 second. Let me see the chat. I need to put the chat on the other window. Oh, sorry. Pop that out. Put it over here. Good. Okay. So let's celebrate this right now. Thank you very much. Okay. A little bit of... I hope this is allowed on YouTube that you drink alcohol. I mean, I'm not drinking like tons of it, just a sip. There we go. Party stream. Is the music loud enough? Why can't I open this up right now? Okay, already a fail. There we go. Okay. Good. I can't see myself. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. I hope I'm not destroying something here. Okay, let's celebrate. 30,000. That was a really long way to get here. Like 2.5 years or 3 years, maybe. I don't know. I think it was 2.5 years, something like that. So yeah, that's pretty amazing. And I reached a goal, my goal for this year too, thanks to you, of course. That's all your work. Do I have like a... Wait a second. Let's take this, so maybe if I make a mess, I have something here. Okay, let's... Come on! Why doesn't it pop? Wow! How hard is this? There we go. I don't want to mess up my computer while I do this. Woo! All right. There we go. Cheers, my friends. Thank you very much for your support. Let's have a sip of this. Oh, nice. Okay, well, I think that's enough for the stream. Okay, so there we are. Thank you for all of your support and all of your encouragement and love over the years. Yeah, really awesome that we reached the 30,000 today. Let's refresh this here. Probably now I'm like have lost 500. No, it doesn't update. Anyways, I think that's good enough. Okay, the music is a little bit stupid right now. Let's go to the next one. There we go. Okay. I'm really happy. So we reached that goal. That was really important to me too, that I reached that goal this year. And by the way, if I can take some time to talk about this, just a second, like at the start of this year, so at the end of the last year, I had 15,000 and I didn't even have a smartphone. I had my old camera still. I was filming on my laptop and so much changed in the meantime, right? With a lot of stuff that I've done. So thank you very much for all of your support. I was in London for the VidCon, which is a YouTube event. I learned a lot there. I started my Facebook group, which has, I don't know, I think like 2,000 something members already. So that's pretty amazing. Let me check real quick. 2,200 says right here. Let's have a accurate number. Yeah, 2,200. That's good. That's accurate enough. So yeah, really amazing to build that up and give you a lot of tutorials. The live stream I started this year because of the Corona crisis, and get that it has been on. So this is my stream, my Corona stream actually still. I have it in the folder where I prepare stuff for that. It's called the live stream Corona time. And this is stream 38. So we have had this for the last 38 weeks, live streams every single week. One, and also the challenges. So a lot of stuff was added to my channel this year. So yeah, really awesome. Really, I'm always happy to create cool stuff for you. Always also trying to improve with my channel. So, oh, I haven't even have a sip of that. Okay, cheers, everybody. There we go. Cheers. Thank you very much for all your love and support. That's really amazing. Ah, there we go. Okay. Whew. Well earned. And I hope we can have a lot of good times over the next years. So I hope I can do this as long as possible as a channel. And let's see where this goes. And now that I have my equipment, I spent so much money this year on equipment to improve my channel for you. With the cameras and lenses and other stuff like the studio that I built up and the new computer and everything. So I just can give you better content. So with the photo shootings, when the pandemic is over, when the lockdown is over, I can go out there, I can make photo shootings and show you the process also. Yeah, it's all going to be a lot more interesting, I hope. Yeah, so thank you very much for all of the cool, how to say, thank you messages. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, thank you very much. That's really awesome. Whew. Yeah, that was a big goal for me. Yeah, to reach 30,000. Oh, what is this music again? Okay, I should have prepared a list. There we go. Another happy music. All right. Whew. What else can I say about this? I don't know. Before we go back to photo editing, I don't know. One thing I have to say is that I'm extremely happy that I have a really positive and happy community, you know, because I know some other channels, they have like very like salty and aggressive communities sometimes, where people fight each other and stuff like that. And my community is really nice. All of you. I have never had any kind of problems or any kind of trouble or anything. So that's really, really awesome to like be in that environment, you know. And I started this as a like exercise also about like giving lectures at a high school, and I really enjoyed it, but some of the students weren't that interested, as they are. Like not everybody's like really enjoying their time at the university or whatever. But online, you only have people who are excited about that, and that's the cool thing, that people just share this passion and positivity and all this kind of happiness, you know. That's a good thing, you know. You only see the good side of the things, and it's really a great thing to have that. Yeah. Olivia does Europe after Corona. Yes, I absolutely want to travel more. So this is another thing that I have planned for next year. I hope we get a chance for that, is that I travel around, can meet more of you. I tried to make a meeting, but back then I didn't have too much followers when I was in London at the February of this year. There was a very small meeting, but very nice. We were sitting there for hours talking about photography and all kinds of stuff. So that was pretty amazing. And I want to travel around to maybe different countries and meet my community. Maybe couch surfing style. I would really appreciate if that is possible, because that's always a better way to travel, because you actually meet the people in that country and how they live and what they do, rather than being like on a tourist level in a hotel and just like go out for dinner in museums. You don't interact that much. So that would be really awesome. Let's see if that's possible. Yeah. So thank you everybody for the nice wishes and support, and yeah, following me. And of course also your support in a financial way, like buying my products, my creative packs that I put out for you every month, or being a Patreon supporter even. That's a really amazing thing also. Yeah, so that's pretty amazing. That's really awesome. Yeah. Yeah. That's really interesting. I never thought this would kind of work in that way. I think there is a lot of luck involved also, to be honest. Like, you have to have passion, but then also be at the right time, at the right place. You know, that's also kind of important, and have the kind of consistency. So, and also it's a lot of luck to have the right community and have people who have the same kind of passion about these things as you do, you know. Because you can do the same thing maybe years ago and nobody would have been interested, or, you know, just at another time or something, you know what I mean? Or in another kind of environment, maybe it wouldn't have worked. So that's really also good. Yeah. Your couch is free too? That's great. That's awesome. Yeah, I hope I can do that. I really want to. That would be amazing. Yeah, just travel around, meet people, do maybe photo projects with them, right? And then put videos of that online. That would be interesting. Yeah. Once we have the vaccine, my husband and I want to visit Austria on our way back to Rome. Oh, yes, absolutely do that. Yeah, if the vaccine is here, because Vienna and Austria in itself is pretty very, very nice. To travel. Okay, the music again is kind of strange. Okay. So yeah, so much for the celebration. Again, thank you. I can only say thank you to you, because it's like basically all of this is you. The only other part is me sitting in a room talking to a camera. So the rest, everything that happened in the meantime, that's all your kind of support, basically, to build this up and come together, and just like creative people joining together to like create more than just sitting alone in a room and doing stuff. And it's really the good thing, which is also what I like about the Facebook group, that everybody helps each other, everybody's positive. It's very loving, you know. Hey, Court, thank you very much for the donation. Really awesome. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Good. Yeah, so that's really nice to have all of that. And I hope I can give much more to the community. I still try to figure out what's best to show as a tutorial. Experimenting sometimes a little bit in different directions, but getting more focused, figuring out a little bit better what's content you actually look for, where it can help you the most, right? Okay, let's have one more sip, and then let's do some more photo editing, right? So we also need to finish this up because it's, what is it? Oh, we already have 2 hours. Let's go a little bit over time. I really want to finish the picture today. All right. Oh, really nice. That's the stuff I'm drinking right now. There you go. I decided on a rosé, so it's a little bit more fruity from the flavor, you know, a little bit sweeter and dry at the same time. It's a good combination. Okay, cool. Let's switch the music over maybe again to something more relaxed. And then, wait a second, wait, ambience, there we go. There's happy ambient. Really? Let's try that. Is that? That's okay. Okay. Right, let's go back to our work view. And, oh my God. Okay, we have to fix this now. This looks horrible right now. Or should we... I mean, that's not too bad. What was the original? This was the original. Should we keep it like that, maybe? Okay. I will do some dodge and burn on the deer because I'm not happy about the deer still. Let's make a mask around him like so, and then I make a new layer here. Whoa, that shouldn't be up here. That should be right above the deer, like so. Okay, and now I can just paint on him without having the fear to paint into the background. Let's go to the brushes. There we go. And then I need my colors here. Like so. There we go. I will have some Chianti this evening with dinner and raise my glass. Yeah, thank you very much, Stevie. That's awesome. Hans says, I'm in a small photo group in Lüneburg. I invite you to Lüneburg to a meeting in after Corona times. Yes, that would be great. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So let's see what we can do after the Corona time. I'm really looking forward to that. To meet more of you in the real life out there, and just like, I mean, also learn from each other, right? There's a lot of stuff I don't know, you know? There's a lot of stuff you know better than me about different things, right? So that's also great to always like connect and interact with each other and just see where things happen. There's always new trends and new technology and stuff. I do a lot of research all the time about different things that are interesting, so it's always good. And of course, people come from all kinds of backgrounds, right? So I do some kind of photography, like with these portraits and stuff. But for example, I have no idea about product photography. So if someone does that, that might be interesting to learn a little bit more about that, because they use a lot of interesting light techniques there, right? So that could be really interesting to learn more about these kind of lighting things. And yeah, let's see where everything goes next years. I hope also that I can do like more maybe interactions with companies who do hardware. So they maybe can send me lenses that I can play around with for some time before I send them back. Stuff like that would be awesome. Or such. Because there's like specific, like very specialized lenses that wouldn't be useful to buy, but they are really cool to just have them to play around with them, right? Should we maybe, I make maybe a second layer here for the antlers. And then let's set this to soft light too. Whoa, I'm feeling the what's it called? Not champagne, but you know, the bubbly. How do you normally say? You don't say bubbly, right? You say something else. In English, what's the word for that? Not champagne, it's something else. It's going to my head already. I can feel it. So, is there anything happening here right now? I think I have my opacity a little bit too low. Why is the music? Next time I need to prepare this a little bit more. I just bought the account today, by the way. Oh, I should also... wait a second. I should send out another of the referral links if you want to try that. Refer a friend. There we go. Because, like I said, the good thing about this is you can use the music forever and you can use it everywhere you want. This is like, for me, it's really important that I can put it like on Instagram, on Facebook, on maybe in an email, on my website, wherever I want, you know. So this is it's called Artlist. It's the stuff that I shampers. Shampers. Probably. I have a few old manual lenses. Yes, I have old lenses that are not actually manual, but I can't use it with the modern camera, so they are like in that kind of sense, manual. Okay, let's turn this off here. And then we can see the before and after. So you can see this is the dodge and burn I just did. So the lower parts are a little bit more dark. And so we get a little bit more of this kind of environment feeling in here, right? And maybe I make another layer here. So we will call this DB Deer 1. No, this is not how you write that. Deer 1. And then also DB Deer 2. Okay, and then we call this ambient paint deer. Okay, good. So I will probably, let's sample this color here. Sorry. I'm not sure. Should we, let's sample this color here. And maybe go to soft light. And then maybe if I paint some of this here, like where I have the feeling some of that light might be shining onto him. Oh, we could also, I forgot about that. So we have a little bit more work to do because we could also have this kind of light effect of the light he has on his head shining a little bit more onto his antlers, right? Let's make this a little bit brighter here. Let's make another one here. Soft light again. And make a selection here again from that. And then 1 second. Opacity. Oh, the music is gone. Okay, so next time I have to download the stuff instead of playing it from the website because that's not great. What's up with the music? Yeah, it's turning off for some reason. It keeps turning off. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on here. So let's make him darker down here. Make this bigger. Oh, that's a good song. That sounds good. All right, so what we're gonna do here is I wanna have some of this brightness up here on the antlers. So let's make a next layer here. Highlights. And then let's sample some of this bright light up here maybe. Let's go maybe with this here. 100% maybe. But that's not bright enough. That's completely white. That's also not good. No. 1 second. Let's maybe make this by hand. Okay. Let's make a selection. So I will try this here real quick to see what kind of results we're getting. Let's paint on this like so. Maybe I set this to screen. That looks good. Okay. And then we're gonna go in the other direction. What kind of brush do I have here? 1 second. This might be the wrong brush. Ah, that's not too bad. Okay. Because I only want to have like a thin line of highlight here, as you can see, like this. Just a very thin line. And then we have to switch forward and backward between... Let's make this also a little bit smaller. Between the brush and the eraser, right? So I paint it on, then I go to my eraser and I delete everything but a very small thin line. And this makes like the highlights stand out more. At least that's the idea. Let's see how well it works. There's too much over here. Okay, let's get rid of it again. Let's remove that over here. As you can see, we make some pretty quick progress on that. And I'm hoping that this looks good when we look at the big version. Because sometimes it looks really good in the small version and then you look at it in the big version, it's like really bad. Let's see. Deselect. So that's actually not too bad. Is this part of our... No, that's not part of our work. Okay, good. It's very weak though, so let's duplicate this. That's already better. Let's maybe duplicate it a second time. Yeah, not too bad, but that's better. Color burn. Maybe blur this a little bit. Oops, sorry. Well, that doesn't really have the effect I was looking for, but it's good enough. Okay, not too bad. I will make another layer here, and then I will make again this kind of selection. So I think we are going to... we're going the right direction here. Let's reduce the opacity. And then just lay this on a little bit bigger here. That is too much. Reduce the opacity, make this a little bit smaller. Okay. Go the other direction again where we have too much. Oh, what is happening right now? I painted on the deer directly. Oh my god. Okay, I have to undo this. 1 second. Okay, I have to paint on here. Sorry, I have to do this again. nothing happening right now. Because it's on soft light, so let's go with screen. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Whoa. 1 second. We're going the right direction, just like need to lay some of that on here. And then let's see, do we have to clean up this area here? Maybe, yes. Okay, good. Okay, so this is another highlight soft. Let's put this up here. I think I kind of painted onto the wrong layer again. Yeah, this is kind of my dodge and burn layer a little bit. But never mind, it's still good. I just want to reduce it a little bit. So we have this side here. Okay, so now we kind of have to do the other side, which maybe I should have done before, but that's okay. Whoa! Did my stream drop out? No. Why don't you use the NVG window bottom right to preview the image? That's actually a good idea, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, but it's super small, so I don't really see too much down there. Okay, highlight right. Okay, let's do this quick this time. What did we use here for blend mode? We use screen. Okay, good. Screen, there we go. And then we need to select again. And this time paint at the right folder. Set this up higher. Let's go with 100%. Good. Okay. And then you know what? I'm gonna set this to screen 2 as a brush. So this is actually with each stroke getting lighter. So we're getting kind of a, you see, like a more intense, woo, too much cowboy. 1 second, there we go. More intense effect. So I don't have to use all these kind of layers. This might be a bit of a trouble here. Let's erase that stuff we don't need. No, that doesn't look good. I'm doing this with my mouse, by the way, because I didn't connect my my pad today for very smart reasons, apparently. Come on. Yeah, let's remove this too. We don't need it back here. Okay, and then let's reduce the opacity and lay a little bit of a shine over it. No, that was too much. Okay, delete this again. And then I probably will do a second one, again screen, just for this horn here, so I can then remove it from the other side, because you can see I have to paint over everything here. Let's make this stronger again. So you can see now I can just delete these areas that I don't need, because they are on a separate layer. I don't have to worry about that too much. So that makes my life a lot easier, of course. Have to be careful here to kind of hit the border. And then I think there's a little bit of a problem here because it's a fuzzy edge. Or maybe that's the blur we created before. This was too much. 1 second. So I clean this up here a little bit. Whoa, that's too much. Bye Hans, bye Jens. Sorry, I'm probably already gone. Sorry for that. Again, puts on some shine here, and then remove the shine from the areas where we don't need it. Like this. It's too big. 1 second. Okay, and then we have a little bit left down here, so I guess high right 2. We will make a third layer for this, just for this area down here. And we have a little bit of a problem here, so I will deselect, because you can see there's no selection in here. So let's just paint this on. Set this to screen, and this is already on screen, so that's good. Okay, and then remove it again from the areas where we don't have it, where we don't want to have it. Make this smaller, it's too big. Okay, good. I think I will leave out the shine down here. And then these are, wait a second. Where's this? This is the left side. Okay, good. This is the right side. Let's duplicate them. Set them to color dodge like the others. Reduce that a little bit. Should we set them to vivid maybe or something? Let's try over here. When we set this to vivid instead of color burn. It's maybe better, right? Yeah, it's better. Okay, so you can see we have now... What is this? Oh, there's some... Okay, I see there's some shine, but this is from the these background circles there. Okay, cool. 1 second. Let's make another layer. This is layer mayhem right now here. I want to have some of the light down here. So let's set this to screen. Let's just paint this on here. And then erase it again. This time I need this to be a little bit softer. And then smaller again, a little bit harder. So we can take it away from the other side where we have an actual like physical edge basically from the surface of the object. I think we can get more fuzzy here where the hair is. So 1 second, what does the... Oh, okay. I'll make it a little bit harder here again. Okay. Did I remove too much over here maybe on that area? It looks like wait a second, let's go back. Okay, I guess let's go a little bit harder here and then go more fuzzy on the inside. So like that, and then we go fuzzy here. Maybe bigger too. Let's duplicate this. And then take one of them, make it blurry. And move it a little bit down. Okay. Well, this is kind of a bit strange, right? Why does this include the thing now? 1 second. No? Did I? Oh, that's the other one. Okay. What's wrong with the music again? Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay. I would say that's already pretty good. You know what? Maybe we make some glowing eyes here, and then we have something that's a little bit more surreal and interesting. My God, we already have so much layers again. Let's give this dude some glowy eyes here right now. Right click, convert to curves, then use my curve tool here. Make this transparent, and then let's see, eyes. Let's give in some nice eyes here. Just have a little bit of that shape in here. Whoa. Okay. Make that white. And maybe go down here to this one, copy, transfer the style. That's good, okay. Make a copy, arrange, flip horizontal, move this over to the other side like so. I feel like this is already the right shape. Let's turn this off and on. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, let's duplicate this one. Go to the lower one, give it more glow, or a bigger glow. Do the same on the other side, duplicate, bigger glow. No. No, that's not good, right? It looks like it's infected now. I thought it's gonna look good, but it's not looking good, right? Maybe the eyes are too small. Let's make the eyes a little bit bigger here. And the other side too. It kind of looks sick right now, right? Doesn't look healthy anymore. Okay, so let's not do that. Should we finish here? Is there something more we should do? I could put some highlight on the fur, but we are already, what time is it right now? We are already at 2:38. I think I will edit it some more offline for tomorrow and then post it tomorrow, right? I think the antlers look pretty cool, but they probably need some more light painting on the fur. And do something more. There should be some more light thing happening here. All right. I think that's enough for today. It's already pretty long. Sorry for the overtime. I wasn't trying to be that long. And the music again is super crazy. Sorry, next time I have to prepare that a little bit better. Where's my music here? Let's turn this off for now. And switch me over to the full screen view. No, sorry, talk live. There we go. Okay, so yeah, pretty good. almost done, not completely. So I will edit this some more offline, like I said, afterwards, and then post it tomorrow. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much, Nicola. That's awesome. That's good to hear. Let's bring the software over here real quick so I can see the chat. All right. Yeah, so again, thank you very much for 30,000 subscribers and for watching this live stream. I hope that was interesting for you to watch that. Yeah, and see you on my next tutorial on Tuesday. So in 2 days, basically. Yeah, okay. That's basically it for tonight. Okay. Have a good night and see you soon, right? Let's open this up here. Okay, good. Have a good night. Bye.